Sunday school is a place for fools. It's hot in hell, but the devil's cool. Don't keep Satan waiting. Don't keep Satan waiting. So don't just sit there, join the club. Sell your soul to Beelzebub.
Hey everybody, it's your pal Count Jackula here. This day after Christmas. Want to see how y'all doing up in the pit. Happy Boxing Day for those of us in the UK and Canada. You know, Merry fucking Christmas, everybody. I hope everything was good. Oh, it's your nephew's birthday. Oh, by the way, George, thank you. Thank you for all the Steam gifts. I got, damn, that was a lot. You know, George version was like my Steam Santa Claus this year. You know? Did I see the Sweet Rock figurine? You're gonna have to be more specific, my man. Hey, Stacy. Oh man, no, I can't thank you enough, George. Can't thank you enough. Man, I was just thinking about this just a little bit earlier. Because I happen to be on like TikTok or whatnot, right? And I was thinking, hey, to me, I realized that there was a difference to me for what I considered ghosting and what a lot of other people were talking about. Because for me, ghosting is you don't hear from them. You're close to someone, and you don't hear from them for like several weeks, and they don't respond to any calls, no texts. It's just like, the fuck? You know what's going on? But some people are like, ghosting happens in a matter of days. And I was like, shit, what are you talking about? A couple of days. And there's definitely being an old guy going on here. Because if you didn't hear someone for a couple of days, like in the 90s, that was normal. A week was normal. Like if you were dating somebody and you weren't living together, not hearing from them for like a couple of days was normal. An entire week would be pushing it, you know. But like friends, you only hear from them like once a week, once every other week, shit like that. Because the assumption was they were doing other shit, right? You know, they're probably at work, tired. Maybe they're going on dates themselves, and you know they wouldn't mind hearing from you. But like, but also, here's the thing. Here's the big different factor. Not everyone had a fucking phone in their pocket all the time. And you didn't expect people to. You know, now you expect everyone to have a phone, right? Now, homeless people's got phones. So everyone's got a phone. But back in the day, it was like, what am I going to do? Call the restaurant they're at? You know, no, I'm not going to do that. You know, I'm going to leave a message on the fucking machine in voicemail. And if if the person I'm talking to is bad at voicemail, I'll just call later. You know, you also like didn't have texting. Like that wasn't a thing at all. You know, so the idea texting was text what? You know, if you threw a fucking message out into the ether and no one was there to pick it up in voice, it didn't exist. You know what I mean? Like it just didn't exist. Yeah, Stacy, exactly. You hate that anyone can get a hold of you, but God help me if you forget it. You know, like, no. I know exactly what you're talking about. But they need an address to activate it? Yeah. That's why you usually, like, all use a common address, like the nearest apartment building. And you just make up a number. you know, because let's be honest, if you pick an apartment number, a suite, with the number 13 before it, it's a good chance. The only other person who's going to use that is another homeless person who doesn't have a permanent address. Because most buildings do not have a 13th floor. But the phone company don't know that. Maybe this building does. Now, see what I'm saying? There's ways around it. Hey Yogi, how you doing? Do you want to hop on? I'd love to chat with you. Yeah, cell phone store shelter address also works. Yep, totally does. Give them a shelter address. That's got to be good enough. Yeah. It's all superstition, but it's also why, like, you can kind of be like, yeah, 13th floor. You have an apartment that starts as 1-3, and then like, two other numbers like 0-1. Or 1320. No one lives in 1320. There is no 1320. That's what I'm saying. But they can't prove there ain't unless they actually go to that building. Fucking phone company's not going to spend that time. It's pointless. Someone's paying. They just need somewhere to send the physical bill and shit. And hell, you could even go paperless, and it really doesn't matter because no one will ever fucking know. Because there's no letter delivered. No one in a hotel, no one in an apartment building complex is going to complain about mail going to an address that don't exist if they don't get it. Yeah, nobody cares as long as they get paid. It's kind of amazing. But anyway, yeah, I was realizing, man, ghosting for some of you guys like 2 days? I don't I don't hear from my best friends every 2 days. And I mean, like, I live with the person I'm in a relationship with, so like, if I don't see her for 2 days, I know there's a problem. But I think it also works the other way too, right? People aren't like thinking about that for absolutely no reason. I mean, 2 days I think is still ridiculous, even given modern technology. But like, you do wonder why they don't respond right away. Because why wouldn't they? Did they lose their phone? Did they just turn it off? Why? And why wouldn't they tell you? So I get it. I get it, but it's just funny to me because like if someone ghosted me, I probably wouldn't know for a couple of weeks. Minimum. I'd just be like, I guess I'm answering the phone. Yeah, it just wouldn't register with me. All right, send Yogi the link. Yeah, 2 days. I feel like it's short for ghosting too. But also, George, you're a little closer to my age, so I think it is an age thing. You know, it is one of those things where it's like it's hard to negotiate because it is the new world. Because it's like I think you might want to calm down because like people sometimes just you got to realize that everyone in the fucking world that they know is probably also messaging them. You know, like that's the thing about like Gen X. Our friends don't message us all the time. You know, we get texts from them, but it's not like a primary method of communication. You know, that is I need to ask you something, but you don't really need to get back to me to it particularly quickly, like at your earliest convenience. All right, here we go. We got the Yogster coming in.
Let's see here. There we go.
No, that's a television. That's John, which you are certainly not.
No, I not be that man.
You know what I thought was kind of funny, Yogi?
There's a lot of things funny.
Oh.
But what do you think's funny at the moment?
The other day I found out
Mhm.
in I forget, it's either in Japan or Taiwan.
Okay.
There is a place called Yo Yogi. I say it out loud. I think it's probably Japanese because that sounds Japanese.
Yo Yogi? Yeah, that
Yo
sounds
Yo
Japanese.
Yogi, you know. Um,
So in my head, I'm like, okay, this is either frozen dairy dessert or noodles. Which is it?
yeah, no, it's a place. It's like either a town or like a major street.
Oh, all right. Well, fair enough.
You know, because I was watching so I've been rewatching Black Lagoon, which is which is a great show.
Yes.
And you know, there are a lot of we go to foreign countries and get into hijinks kind of things. Get into deadly hijinks. And they're driving around this one place and it's one of those like, "Oh my god, we're going to miss the turn if we don't like ram into this car and fucking kill a guy by shooting him in the head." And yeah, I just saw Yo Yogi,
As you do.
and I was like, "Wait, go back, click, pause."
You're
Yeah,
like,
that says Yo
hold the
Yogi, all
fuck up.
right.
You're like, hold the fuck up. I know that guy.
Yeah, because like one of the things about a lot of foreign countries, particularly Asian ones, is they always have like the essentially the English phonetic translation next to like major roads, not minor roads, but major roads. They do like anything that goes from an airport or to a ship dock or something like that.
All the things that they think the tourists need to know.
Either the tourists or the foreigners who are delivering things, who are bringing things to like into the country. You know, they don't want you to get. They don't want you to not be able to like get back to the ship or airport.
This is fair.
Because Japan, as you know, very xenophobic.
Yes.
Very xenophobic culture. And one of the things I think is funny about Black Lagoon is they still do that thing, that Japanese thing where in the world of the international, they have to be the honorable ones. America does this too, but it's not quite as blatant.
I will never forget. I will never fucking forget. There was remember when you used to buy anime on DVDs?
Oh, hells yeah.
Yeah. You remember how like you would buy a DVD of anime and you would put it in the player and there would be like 30 to 40 minutes of fucking advertisements for whatever the fuck other property that production company is trying to get you to buy.
Oh yeah, that's how that's how you knew what was coming down the pipeline. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I will never forget. I think it was what DVD was it that I had? It was I think it was the first Helsing Ultimate DVD,
Oh,
I
that's
think.
yeah, okay.
And there was the have no idea what it was. I still do not remember what the show's title was because it was so coming to America that like it didn't have an English dub yet, so there was just like the Japanese like with English subtitles.
Oh wow. Oh, okay. One of those. Got it.
Mm-hmm. And the show the show was the show was honorable Japanese high schoolers in their little military looking uniforms need to pilot mechs to fight off like enemies of the beautiful islands of Japan. And all of the villains were hyper exaggerated racist ass caricatures of other people. Like there was the, oh, this is very obviously the British guy, this is very obviously the German guy, and this is very obviously the Chinese guy.
Okay, and it
And the Chinese
wasn't
guy,
Hitalia, right?
no, I mean like the villain designs were on par with JoJo's Bizarre Adventures level of extra and weird.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I'll never forget the Chinese dude, like he looked like Fu Manchu, but he had like his brain exposed in a glass jar on top of his head. But it was like decrepit Fu Manchu with like a brain showing, and I was like, that's racist. It's
Yeah.
racist as fuck, Japan.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Like that does sound that does
But
wait. Question.
mm,
Question.
answer.
Was there a redhead that was always pulling stuff out of her cleavage?
There might have been.
Okay.
I think there was a redhead girl, but
Okay, but not
again,
like no. This is like super obvious. So obvious you'd be like, well, that was a choice.
nope. The high schoolers looked like Japanese high schoolers, but you know, in that way where it's like no Japanese person has that hair, but you go off anime, whatever you want.
Oh yeah, I'd have to like look it
Like
up.
look, you'd have to like look for it.
Yeah,
Look
because
for it.
it doesn't look like it's gonna be like one of their better ones. You know what I
I
mean?
never, I never, I never saw an ad for it again, which made me think that someone may have thought, you know, this isn't a great idea. Let's.
Wait. Someone's saying it's G Gundam.
God, I hope that's not true.
Mobile Fighter G Gundam.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Well, here's the thing. It
No, it's not. It's not
not?
this.
Okay, yeah.
It's
Like
not
Gundam
this.
did get really weird.
Oh no, it did. It absolutely did.
I still remember Turn A Gundam when it was like, okay, but they're all girls and all the robots have high heels. And I was like, okay.
Also,
That's a
I'm
choice. Yeah.
I'm hoping this is one of the last few times I'll be coming in on a phone.
Oh, what's up?
Well, because I'm so ultimately within the next year, like I'm gonna be like saving up and doing more research on like doing like a from scratch like PC build. But for right now, what I am doing is I just bought a mini PC that is really easy to jailbreak and overclock.
Oh.
So I'm just like, so I just ordered it. I just bought that, like an over 1 terabyte SSD drive and like about like 32 like gigs of RAM, which for me is perfectly fine.
Got it.
You know, and I was just like, huh, this ultimately this cost me less than $230. Computer computer sellers and retailers are a fucking scam.
Huh. Wait.
Mm.
I wonder if it was that anime that was a retelling of the Count of Monte Cristo.
No,
But it had
I know
mechs
that.
in it, you know?
No. It wasn't that, because I liked that one because it was really gay coded, which was
Oh.
very bizarre.
It's not hard to do that with Count of Monte Cristo, you know?
I mean, no, it's not, but I'm like, huh. In the book, that character is actually his son. This is really fucking weird. Please stop doing that. I know he's not in this, but please stop
Yes.
doing that, Japan.
This is the great mid-couch serpent.
Yay,
Normally,
Jormungandr.
Jormungandr, he sometimes like hangs out around the couch, but lately he's just been curling up wherever, and right now,
No,
wherever is
I-
on bed.
I miss that guy. We hugged
Isn't
him
he?
when we were
I
hugged
know.
him when we were on drugs.
I know, because he holds the world together, right? He's got this.
I got this.
Yes. Oh, not Glyca. Look. Jormungandr has many fine qualities. I think Glycon's a little smarter.
Yeah, no, but isn't this how this works? You have Jormungandr, and if you remember, I have